It's important before we reopen our stores to make sure the environment is safe for our customers and our staff. In preparation, all surfaces should be washed down with warm, soapy water. Dry the surfaces with disposable paper towels before using spray-on disinfectant to sanitize each area. During this time, it's essential that hands are cleaned as often as possible. Using soap, make sure the backs of the hands, fingers, thumbs, and wrist are washed thoroughly for a minimum of 20 seconds each time. Disposable paper towels are the most hygienic way to dry the hands. Once the hands are dry, they should be disinfected by using a hand sanitizer, ideally from a wall-mounted dispenser. If this isn't possible, individual hand sanitizers should be provided to each member of staff. Masks should be worn at all times while customers are in the store. If the store is customer free, the masks may be lowered but should always be kept fastened around the neck. At regular intervals and during quiet periods, the store should be cleaned thoroughly. Remove all testers from displays and disinfect surfaces and acrylic stands. The testers themselves should be cleaned with a degreasing cleaner. Wipe all acrylic displays and surfaces with disposable paper towels. At Kryolan, we pride ourselves on our customer service, and during this time, we still want to provide our customers with a professional and pleasant environment in which to shop. That's why we've laid out some health and safety guidelines. For both the safety of our staff and our customers, we advise the following. Do not allow customers to touch products or testers. Keep your hands away from your face. Coughing or sneezing should be done into the elbow or a tissue. Keep 1.5 meters distance from customers. Wear a face mask at all times and provide one for customers if they do not have one. Credit card payment is advised where possible. On arrival, customers should be invited to sanitize their hands and take a mask if they do not have one. Staff should also sanitize their hands in front of each customer. Allow our customers to browse around the store at their leisure, but please advise them not to touch testers or products and that our sales assistants will help them. When assisting customers, we advise the makeup mixing spatula and blending plate. All creams should be decanted using the makeup mixing spatula and placed onto the blending plate. Fluids can be dispensed directly from the tube or using the wand in the bottles. Lipsticks should be scraped using a clean makeup mixing spatula and placed onto the blending plate. When using high gloss or lip stain, use the brush to decant the product onto the blending plate. All powders should be scraped gently from the surface and dispensed onto a blending plate for the customer to test. This includes eyeshadows as well as foundations. When providing a sample of loose powder, use the makeup mixing spatula and apply onto a powder puff. The customer may then use a second powder puff to apply to the face. Once all samples have been laid out, allow the customer space to test the products at their leisure. Brushes may be provided, but should be placed into an empty container after each use. To apply a lip product or any product on the lower part of the face, the customer may remove their mask. Once the customer is finished, the area needs to be cleaned thoroughly. The makeup mixing spatula and blending plate need to be disinfected immediately. The used brushes and powder puffs should then be cleaned off the shop floor as soon as possible. When completing a sale, it's advisable to ask a customer to pay by card where possible. If a card transaction isn't available or convenient, please allow the customer to place their currency on the counter and return their change in the same way. It's incredibly important to ensure that we are cleaning our tools and brushes in the correct manner. To clean the powder puffs, submerge them in warm, clean water and then use the brush soap to build a lather onto the surface. Massage the powder puff to release all the makeup from the surface and then rinse through with clean, warm water. Squeeze out as much water as possible from the powder puff before laying them to dry on a disinfected surface. Rounded makeup sponges should be soaked under warm water before building a lather on top of the brush soap. Massage the round sponge until all of the product is removed from the centre and surface, then rinse and place to dry. Synthetic brushes should be cleaned using the Kryolan brush soap. Wet the brush and massage over the top of the soap until it builds into a creamy lather. In the palm of the hand, work the brush in circles to remove all colour. Brushes should be dipped into isopropyl alcohol and then squeezed out and laid to dry. It's advisable to clean the real hair or sable head brushes with shampoo. Massage the brush into the centre of the palm until all the colour has dispersed from the brush hairs. Once clean, the brush hairs should be massaged back into their natural state before laying down to dry. Then, using hand sanitizer or a similar sanitizing product, spray over the top of the powder puffs, brushes and sponges. All cosmetic pencils should be sharpened after each use. Once sharpened, spray hand sanitizer onto a tissue and wipe across the ends of each pencil. We hope this guide is helpful in order for you to return to a safe and clean working environment. Stay safe and we'll see you all again soon.